Good evening, everyone. I'd like to propose a toast to the bride and groom, Anna. As your best friend, I couldn't be happier to celebrate this day with you. You've always been there for me throughout the years, and now I'm honored to stand by your side today. When Anna began dating Justin, I could tell their relationship would be more than just a casual thing. I could tell right away that there was something special there, something that we all want to find for ourselves, true love. Justin, I know you will love and care for Anna for the rest of her life. I couldn't wish for a better groom for my best friend. In the spirit of love and unity, let's toast the bride and groom and wish them all the happiness they deserve.
That was quite lovely. That was short and sweet. I didn't think mine went into much detail, but maybe it does. Justin T. Watson. For all of you that know Justin well enough, that could be the whole speech, right? I mean, where do I even start? I don't think there's a more gloriously simple yet dynamic person out there. I guess I'll introduce myself first. I'm Graham, for those who don't know me. I've known Watson pretty much since he moved up to PA. I think I was about in 4th grade or so. Watson moved in next door to our good friend Steve, who I'm sure we all wish he could be here today. It didn't take long for the Myers Road gang and their night ops to have a little fun with the new neighbors. And so began a long-lasting friendship. It's hard to say what we did for the next couple of years besides just live it up. Sneaking out for night ops became just hanging out more and more. It became more mischievous reasons, to be honest. Although I'm sure sneaking out more times than not wasn't so sneaky. By the time we hit high school, we were the classic teenage deviants, but we always understood that there were lines that we didn't cross, and we had a blast doing it. Paintball became a big part of hanging out. We had big games, small games, made epic forts, played in the snow and the rain at night. It didn't matter. It was always fun. This one time it was just me, Justin, and Steve at my grandparents' farm. Steve and I versus the lone Watson. We got into an ambush position and waited. All of a sudden, Justin goes flying off through the field screaming. The classic Watson scream. I was certain it was a trick to lure us out. It was most certainly not. Poor guy was covered. It's bad.
The bees. The bees. Hornets, really.
Watson and I became closer friends just after high school, though. See, like any idiot, I was dating a girl who completely consumed me and neglected my friends. Before I knew it, high school was over and the gang started going different ways. But after that relationship, it's back to old times, like nothing happened. Most everyone was at college, doing their own thing, and me and Watson started hanging out more. Call of Duty, baby. Lots of it. We did other things, of course, swimming down at Pretty Boy, which actually weren't supposed to do. Find the best spots, camping in all sorts of weather, leaving us cold, and leaving me asking questions like, how is your skin touching the air? Whatever random ideas popped into our heads, like a motorcycle trip to New Orleans and back through the mountains, bars, beaches, Music City. But some of the best qualities about Watson is he's truly himself and he surrounds himself with good people. And I'm certain that Anna is no exception. And I hope over time we can get to know each other better. We've met several times now, and I can truly see what a good person you are. You guys shine when you're together. And God bless, it's a wonderful thing. Just see you embrace Watson for all that he is. And I'll tell you this, Anna, he knows how lucky he is and will do everything in his power to be everything he can for you. That I do know. I look forward to all that has come. the house, the kids, the joys that I'm sure you too will experience in years to come. One more story before we continue on with our festivities, one that I think perfectly demonstrates the wonder that is Watson, and one that, if you haven't heard Anna, might give you a little bit more insight as to how this crazy man's brain works. Now, I didn't have the pleasure of seeing this myself. So sorry if I butchered a little bit. But when he told about it, I about died laughing. On one of the trips to the cabin, there was a recliner chair sitting on a trailer on the side of the road with a sign that read, "Free." Now, any sane man in this world would figure, sweet, a chair. That would be nice at the cabin. Grab the chair, throw it in the back of the truck, and be a happy camper. But no, not Watson. Justin's mind says, sweet, they're getting rid of a chair and even a trailer to tow it with. Now, here's my favorite part of this story, though. It always gets me. His truck that he was driving didn't even have a hitch on it. So somehow this guy gets this chair and the trailer all in the bed of the truck. And that is the mind that you have to try to figure out for the rest of your life. So God bless. Love you guys. Oh, okay.
And as I drove by the guy's house, he had a sign out front. Only the chair. Please return the trailer.
Before I continue on with my speech, I sold Watson the truck that he stole a trailer with. He did get a deal on that truck. Now, first off, I met Watson when I was 15 years old. I just got my first job at the YMCA down in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, and I had no clue how I was going to connect with anybody. And then I met someone as weird as me, Justin Watson. And from that day on, we pretty much became best friends. Whether time or miles separate us, I always knew that I could always connect with Justin. And I moved out to West Virginia. It was something new for me. I was a chef. I was trying my new thing. Nick and Matt accepted me graciously into their family. And then I invited Justin out. And my first thought was, please do not screw this up for me. Justin Watson came out. Watson, as we all called him. I'm going to mess up that all the time. But Watson came out and then became very good friends with my very good friends and people I call brothers. Well, I spent some time out there. I came back home. Watson continued to send me text messages and Facebook messages saying, I'm still out in West Virginia having a good time. Where the hell are you? Then I moved back out to West Virginia because I saw he was having such a good time with my friends. And we had this big party, and the first time I met Anna was at one of those parties. And I'm not going to lie, she's a beautiful girl. I was maybe putting some moves down. After 20 minutes of having a conversation with her, thinking, hey, I might be in. Watson came up to me and said, if you touch her, I'm going to kick your ass. Knowing Watson for about 7 years at that point, I knew that this was some serious stuff and that I should probably take a step back. You know, let me find where I'm at that point because I didn't... Because Graham ruined me with a really good speech, and now I have to really put away from where I'm at. You know, I knew right then at that point that that was going to be the person that Watson was going to be with. Watson is a unique person. He is who he is. He doesn't try for anybody. Perfect laugh point, Watson. Thank you. I knew at that point that Anna was going to be the person that Watson was going to be with, however much time it was going to take. I knew that that was going to happen. And I am so unbelievably glad that Anna has made one of my absolute best friends the happiest man on the face of this earth. She has turned a man who We stole pizzas from the YMCA in Shrewsbury. We stole sodas. We wasted a lot of time. She has turned that immature person into a man who's working hard for something that is more than what he is, for the life that they are going to build together. And I could not be happier that my best friend has found the love of his life. And I'm really excited for the life that they're going to live. And I'm really excited to be the crazy Uncle Bruce who is going to say crazy things. Congratulations, guys. I really love you.